Welcome to the Creating Powerful Impact podcast, where we look at behind the scenes of why and how leaders are making an impact and how you can too. I'm Shay Wheat, the founder and CEO of Grace and Ease Productions and the host of Creating Powerful Impact podcast. We support 6, 7, and 8-figure speakers, coaches, and expert thought leaders in creating powerful and profitable live and virtual live events. Our clients have made over $25 million in revenue, gained over 3,700 new clients, and changed the lives of over 29,000 attendees with events as few as 50 people and over 4,000 in attendance. So stick around to the end of the show where we'll reveal how you can be a next guest in just 15 to 20 minutes. Let's go. I'm very excited to welcome you and welcome our new guest on today. This is exciting. This is something that is super innovative, and I can't wait to share it with you and share this amazing gentleman. This is the CEO and founder of OpenSeed. And OpenSeed is what they've done is they've developed a meditation pod for the workplace and other commercial spaces. So I really am thrilled to introduce you to Jonathan, who is the founder and CEO of OpenSeed. Jonathan, do me a favor, share with everybody your full name because I don't want to mess it up. And then I would love to hear, what is it that you are doing right now with your company? Kind of give us that high level overview of who OpenSeed is and how you are serving people out in the world.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me on this show. My name is Jonathan Marcoschamer, and I'm the founder of OpenSeed. OpenSeed has developed meditation pods, tech-enabled meditation pods for the workplace. We've developed microenvironments that integrate sound, light, aromatherapy, and other therapeutic modalities to facilitate meditation and access to higher states of awareness, especially for beginners, especially for people that have always struggled with meditation, understand the benefits of it, but need different tools. So we're really addressing a few problems. One is we all know that mental health is a big problem.
Yes.
And right now, everybody just simply wants to find ways, their own path to elevate their overall wellness. And so that's one of the major issues. Meditation has proven to provide benefits across the board, but many people still struggle with it. And so what we have shown over the past few years with this meditation pod is that creating these environments that are more conducive to meditation, especially in environments where it's kind of more difficult to meditate, to find your own space, they're very, very effective. The other problem that we're solving is that most workplaces don't have spaces that are conducive to meditation. Maybe the Googles, the Salesforce of the world, some of them have meditation rooms on every floor, but most companies don't have the space nor the budget to build a space that's conducive to meditation. So we provide a very turnkey, simple, affordable, effective solution that they can just plug and play. And anyone, regardless of their experience in meditation, can go in there for 10 minutes. And the big breakthrough that we've done is that we've enabled people to relax and achieve an elevated state of mind in less than 10 minutes using a combination of light, aromatherapy, and sound. So that's kind of an overview of what we're doing. And I can explain.
Yeah, I mean,
story.
Hands down, you definitely are creating impact out in the world because as you mentioned, mental health is a huge buzzword right now. But I mean, more than that is we've been locked in our homes. We've been locked away from people and we're human beings having a human experience.
Right.
And we deserve to have connection with one another, right? That's why I love the power of events is because we can bring people together, but we can't do that 24/7. And so what I'm seeing OpenSeed having with your pods is the ability for people to work on their mental health and still support them throughout the day until they can have those engaging type of interactions with those out in the world. And have you seen any like stats or anything happen after people are in your pods for 10 minutes? Like, what does that look like? What are they seeing changing? What is it that the aromatherapy and the light and the sound and the meditation and the breathing really do for us at a cellular level, even?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, from the time we started, initially we had placed the pod in a co-working space where for 10 months where we'd had hundreds of people test it. Then
Mhm.
we also partnered with a company in Japan and we put another pod there. And we did a 3-week study led by a neuroscientist that basically showed that meditating in the pod for 10 minutes accelerates the path to alpha waves, which are the brain waves associated with a calm and clear state. So some reasons are obvious, when you have a space that's conducive to meditation, as soon as you walk in, that's how we designed the pod, that as soon as you walk in, you feel a sense of calm, the scent, the materials, the sound vibrations, the colors immediately takes you to a place and to a mindset of relaxation. And then the meditations combined with the lighting invite you to go deeper into a meditation. So there's guided meditations, there's soundscapes. So really, we've done some studies. I mean, there's a lot more to do to go deeper into the science. But yeah, we've have initial results that show that there is a profound effect after just meditating for 10 minutes. And
And
so, yeah, we're really looking forward to more science. We just signed up, we brought in Deepak Chopra as a partner into the business,
congrats.
into a content partner and marketing partner. So we're going to be doing a lot more research with him and his organization.
I love that. And it's not for people that have been meditating forever, right? Like you can be somebody brand new to it and still utilize this because of the guided meditations. Is that right?
Yeah, it's actually catered to people that are beginners, people that have, we've all heard of people say, oh, I've tried meditation. I don't have time. I got to drop off the kids. I got to pick them up, or a meditation apps haven't worked for me. And so this gives people something to actually do, somewhere to go. And it just makes it easier. It makes it much easier for them to follow these instructions, and the different therapeutic modalities working together is very powerful.
Yeah, I love that. Now, you're not the only one out in the marketplace. I've seen something similar, but yours is different. And we talked a little bit about that before we jumped on and started pressing record here. So I would love for you to share a little bit about, what really sets you apart from some of the other potential brands that are out there right now, and how your experience is a little bit different.
Yeah, so we've seen a few other solutions, and I think they're great. Happy to see other players in this market. We're all solving a similar problem.
Mm-hmm.
And where we take it differently is that we've really put aesthetics and user experience first. We didn't invent meditation, we didn't invent color therapy, we didn't invent aromatherapy, but the way that we've put all these things together with aesthetics first makes it more usable, more relatable.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know location is one of the most important things for people to engage with something, whether it's a retail location or in this case, a meditation pod. We want people to put it offices to put it in their lobby where people see it and they can actually engage with it and actually use it. And so we're very proud to now be working with Fortune 500 companies, also small companies, and they're putting it right in very visible locations because we brought in one of the best designers, industrial designers, Yves Behar, to the company to develop the Iris pod, the new pod. And so that's one of the kind of major differentiation factors that we have. It's the team that's behind it, the aesthetics, and how everything comes together, the whole user experience.
And it's all inclusive, right? It's like your legs aren't sticking out and somebody can't come over and like smack you on the leg while they're walking by and you're trying to meditate, right? It's like an all inclusive, pick it up, move it to a different floor, use it however you need to type of system, right?
Yeah, so it's an enclosed environment. companies can put it really anywhere in their office. You can use it in headphone mode or speaker mode, so it could be in a loud place, and people inside can be completely shut off from the outside world. So you have that privacy, and it's mobile. Some of our potential customers were considering building meditation rooms, which is it's very permanent. It's very permanent, and it's very costly. And so here you have this beautiful piece of furniture that's functional, that's technology enabled, and that's mobile also. So you can put it on if you have multiple floors in your office, you can put it on the 5th floor for 1 month, and then on the 4th, and then so it has a lot of benefits. Having the pod versus building a room has huge benefits.
Yeah, absolutely. So I love that you started with the problem, right? So anytime we're doing something, we're always solving for a problem. So you had that in mind, and then you end up creating this pod. I would love to know, and I know our audience would love to know, okay, great, that's fantastic, that's your product. Now let's dive a little bit into the business side of things. And what is it that you see? What ways do you see OpenSeed growing? Where are you guys taking this? What is the next steps that you see happening for the company?
Yeah, so essentially what we're doing is we're building a technology platform that powers different types of pods. As I mentioned, we have the Lotus, which was our first model, then the Iris, and the price keeps coming down because we want to expand. We want to make this types of product available, accessible to everyone.
Coming down. Right? Get it into the consumer's hands. Yep. Exactly. Keep going.
So the next one is going to be a home version.
Ooh.
Coming in late 2023, early 2024. Because essentially, as I mentioned, we're building the technology platform, and we've got an interesting manufacturing technology. We're going into 3D printing, which makes product iterations and product innovation a lot faster, and a lot more scalable. With 3D printing manufacturing, you can fast prototype, you can print on demand. So really our vision is to have over 15,000 pods out there in the market, between airport lounges, offices, people's homes, hospitals. We've sold into many of these different markets, but the more we produce, and over the next year and a half, the prices are definitely going to come down. Also, we need to get through this global supply chain issues, and we'll realize this vision.
I love that. And so okay, great. That's the vision. That's where we're going. But I'm sure, being a business owner, being a CEO, it hasn't always been this way. Would you mind sharing maybe some of your most memorable hurdles, how you faced it, how you overcame those challenges?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we have enough time to tell you all the issues that we've had. We'll be here for the next few hours, but I think one of the most memorable is, we're in the hardware business. Sometimes I'd love to be in the software business, which is more scalable. And hardware is famously known for being hardware is hard. In Silicon Valley circles, very few VCs invest in hardware companies, and so I've experienced that firsthand. We manufactured our prototypes here in the US, and we tried to manufacture in China, and we spent a lot of time and a lot of money, and it was a disaster to say the least. I mean, it fell in the wrong hands, and right before the pandemic. We received the first prototype a month before all the factories in China closed.
No
and
way.
So it came kind of not defective, but it's just part of the process. In hardware, you got to prototype many times. And at that time, we would also have a letter of intent from a huge multinational hotel company, a huge multinational co-working. We've had all these deals lined up, and everything collapsed almost overnight.
Yeah.
And so And so it was devastating, and I was convinced that we were not going to recover. But look, any entrepreneur, I think one of the ingredients to success is your conviction, your perseverance, and your belief that what you're doing will result in fruits, and will result in good results in the future. Blah, I'm sorry, I'm babbling on and on here, but yeah, it's perseverance is the key, and especially in my case.
Yeah.
So
And I think any entrepreneur can definitely, take that and go, okay, look, pandemic hit, everybody's business had to shift in some way, shape, or form. Yours really did. Because everything you were going towards was an in-person type of opportunity. And now how do you shift, and how do you still support the people that you're wanting to support, and the whole reason the pod came about in the first place? And so I love hearing, one, that you guys are still with us, two, that you're making it so you're moving into pod number 3. Quick question. Are you going to keep with the flower names going forward? Because you've got Lotus and what was it, Iris?
Yeah, we got Lotus, Iris. Look, we're OpenSeed. The reason seed, we came up with that name, is that seed is very symbolic. It's a symbol of rebirth. And
that's true.
When you meditate, and when you bring your awareness to the present moment, and you can understand that every moment is a seed. And we're seeds. Every time we set intentions, we're planting new seeds. And so it's very symbolic to have that name. And the flowers is kind of the results. It's the fruit. So that it's in line with our brand.
Put a request in for a name, let me know.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Amaryllis.
Yeah.
That's my middle name. So it's actually a really big flower, and it has a bunch on it. So it's just kind of cool. Look into it, but just saying, down the road. Sure. I love that. So I know a bunch of people are probably like, okay, fantastic. How do I get one of these things into my corporate office? How do I get it into my space? How do I stay in touch with you? When can we know when you've got the in-persons coming out? What is the best way for people to stay connected with you and maybe be a part of your journey?
Yeah, so there's a couple of ways. The easiest way is to visit our website, openseed.co. You can sign up to stay in touch with us. We've also launched an equity crowdfunding campaign.
Okay.
So you can visit that on wefunder.com/openseed, or on Instagram, the OpenSeed on Instagram. So yeah, sign up and stay tuned.
Stay connected. Absolutely. Jonathan, I just want to say thank you so much for answering the call to help with the mental crisis that is happening in homes across the United States and really across the world. And I'm excited to have your pods continue to grow and be in the space and support everybody with what's going on now and will continue to happen. So thank you for creating a powerful impact in your little neck of the woods. And I look forward to seeing you guys continue to grow. Thanks so much for being with us today. Thank you so much for listening to the Creating Powerful Impact podcast. If you are a successful coach, speaker, author, or thought leader who would like to be on this program, simply visit creatingpowerfulimpact.com/guest. If you are someone who got something out of this interview, would you please do me a favor and share this episode on social media? Just do a quick screenshot with your phone and text it to a friend or post it on your socials. Also, if you know somebody that would be a great guest, tag them on social media to let them know about the show and include the hashtag Creating Powerful Impact. I love seeing all of your posts and great guest selections. We are regularly putting out new episodes and content. To make sure you don't miss any episodes, go ahead and subscribe. Your thumbs up, ratings, and reviews go a long way to help promote the show, and they really mean a lot to me and my team. Want to know more about us? Head on over to our website, graceandeaseproductions.com, or follow me on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram. Just look for Grace and Ease Productions on your favorite platform. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.